happening because of COVID. Today is the appointment. We're not going forward with any other types of treatments, so I'm excited. Good morning. Sorry for the horrible angle, but I'm on my phone and this is the only place I can sit down without me like holding it, and I'm driving. I am currently on my way to my cardiologist. It is the day of my heart follow-up to see the EKG, to see if there is any difference in last EKG and then today's EKG, to see if my T wave has gone back to normal. The last time I saw my doctor, he said that it could either be just the way that my heart is, or it could be because of a sickness or something like that. So today it is going to confirm if everything was happening because of COVID that I caught at the end of January, or if it was because my heart just has an abnormal T wave and that's just the way that it runs. Hopefully they can give me the answers today. I'm hoping that my EKG will be 100% normal, but like I said before, the other tests that I had done, so the heart CT proves that my heart is doing what it needs to do. So like, I'm not worried that my heart is gonna fail me, because my heart has proved to be doing what it's supposed to be doing. It's just doing it a little differently than what normally is tracked and patterned. But anyway, today is the appointment and I've got to go back to work whenever I get home. But I figured I would just give you guys the update once I talk to the doctor. I don't know if he's going to be able to review everything today with me and let me know what it looks like. He should, because it's an EKG. It's like an instant reading. I'm hoping he'll be able to go over it today and let me know like how I'm looking. But if he doesn't, obviously I'll have to wait. But if he does, I'll let you guys know what he says. Because hopefully this will be the last heart appointment I need for, a while at least. If my T wave is still weird, he's probably going to want to like still monitor it. But hopefully it'll be a while before I need to see another cardiologist, because I am just ready to see no more doctors except for fertility doctors and baby doctors. Like, that's it. That's all I want to see. Last week I had my first appointment with my new OB. She's actually like an OB and a midwife. So we moved, a little while ago, and so I had to find somebody new. I just got to know her a little bit, and she is freaking awesome. Like, I'm so excited that she's gonna be the one delivering my baby. I'm so glad that I found her, because she is just honestly, literally so amazing. Like, she is the best thing that I literally could have asked for right now, as far as like an OB doctor, like a prenatal doctor. And like, she's a midwife too, so like she believes in like different kind of practices when it comes to like delivering babies. And like, it's like God is literally just like, okay, like this is your year, you're gonna have a baby, like let me just set you up with the job you need, the funds you need, the resources you need. Like, it's gonna happen. Like, I really feel it in my spirit, like like it's gonna happen this year, like it's gonna happen. So anyway, I'm like starting to tear up. Wow, I got chills when I said that. Anyway, I'm on my way now, and I will let you guys know what the heart doctor says. And I also have another update as far as my infertility stuff goes. I had another consultation, and I don't think I told you guys about it, but when I'm done here and when I'm back home, I'll probably vlog a little bit more, because I know it's a little difficult to hear me and it's a weird angle. So I'll see you guys whenever I get back home, probably. So I just got done with my heart doctor. He did another EKG, and he said that I have a normal EKG. They didn't mention it being like an abnormal T wave, but he confirmed with me that even though I have a abnormal T wave, he said that because the other tests had been done, he just kind of confirmed and just proved like my heart is doing what my heart is supposed to do. So I don't even need to be concerned with the T wave. He said that the last time he did the EKG, it was to just show if there was a difference between when I had COVID versus the EKG that he did at the last appointment and then today's EKG. And today's EKG showed that everything was normal. So we're thinking that it was definitely due to COVID, and he's telling me not to worry about my T wave. He just wants to see me in 4 months just to double check to make sure everything is like perfect, basically. But everything looks good, clear bill of health basically, and now I can just focus on baby making and fertility and what I'd been focusing on before, but this is definitely a reminder to like always appreciate what my body can do and never take it for granted for what it's done for me already. But I'm excited. I just had to share it with you guys because, you know, I'm excited that I'm good. I'm okay. And he just further confirmed that I don't need to be worried about my T-wave and that my body's battery is doing exactly what it needs to do. The other thing that I was going to tell you guys, which I was going to wait till we get home, but once I get home I have to jump right to work, so I'll go ahead and just talk to you guys now about it. I had a consultation a couple of weeks ago. I think it was either last week or the week before, but I had a consultation with my fertility specialist, and basically what we had decided before is to do surgery to confirm what the problem was with my cervix. So anyway, the last time I had the consultation with her, or with the doctor, we had decided that we were gonna do surgery to confirm what was going on with my cervix and like why we can't get pregnant. But I was thinking about it and I was like, okay, well, we're gonna spend like $4,000 on this surgery. And I was like, if it turns out to be that, yeah, my cervix is closed, or it's the medical diagnosis is called cervical stenosis, is what they're thinking it probably is, and it can only be confirmed with surgery. But I was thinking like, okay, why have the surgery just to confirm something if I know my only option is IVF anyway? So I called back and I made another consultation, and I basically asked that question, like, what's the medical benefit of getting a surgical diagnosis versus just going for IVF if I know IVF is probably going to be the route that we go anyway because we can't seem to get pregnant with anything else. We've exhausted every other option. And she was basically like, there's really not a medical benefit of diagnosing cervical stenosis or any other condition through your surgery versus just going with IVF if that's the route that, you know, you have said you're fine with and you're not going to pursue any other like form of treatment, and you know that you want to do IVF. Like, the doctor can work around your cervical stenosis if that's even what the case is. He can work around it. I was talking to the other doctor. There's like two doctors. There's like one who's like a licensing practitioner nurse or something, and then the other like actual doctor. I had the consultation with her and she was like, doc can work around that. And I was like, you know, kind of asking questions about like, well, the procedure itself, you know, you have to go in to get the eggs and then you have to put the eggs back. And she's like, well, with going in, she's like, your cervix is not even an issue. We don't go through your cervix. We don't go through your uterus. We go straight through the wall, or maybe she did say, yeah, we go straight through your wall and go straight into collect the ovaries straight from the ovaries. We collect the eggs straight from the ovaries. And that was like, what? So that was surprising. I didn't know that. So no wonder you're extremely painful after an egg retrieval, because they literally just go straight into your little ovaries. Didn't know that. But good to know that cervical stenosis won't be an issue because they don't even need to go through the cervix for a retrieval. The only time it would be an issue is whenever they go to put the egg back. And even with putting the egg back, she said that they can just dilate the cervix to get the spectrum through, or not the spectrum, but get the, whatever it's called, tube through. Like, they just dilate the cervix at the time of the transfer. And I was like, so basically what you're telling me is that I don't need to prolong this anymore and we just need to get started with IVF. And she was like, if that's the route that you want to go, absolutely, we can start that. So I think that's what we're gonna do. I think Manny and I have finally decided that both of us are we're kind of exhausted at this point of like fertility treatments and like doing all of this to no end. Like, it feels like it's just forever like happening. And so we both talked about it and we feel confident going forward with IVF. So we are officially going to do the IVF route. It is official. And I'm nervous. I'm super nervous, but I'm also super ready. Like, I'm super ready. So we were talking, the nurse and I, whenever, you know, I had this consultation, and she was kind of going over tentative dates, you know, and like, we're already in March, and their March, you have to like get on birth control so you can sync up with their labs. It's kind of a weird process to think about, but you have to get on birth control to sync up with their labs. And so I've already missed this lab sync basically because my period has already come and gone, and now we're expecting the next round. But when my period starts this month, I'm to call them, get on birth control, start the fertility medication, start the injections after my periods. I mean, like literally once my period hits, like it's supposed to just start, like just start. So that's exciting, nerve-wracking, like all at the same time. Like I don't know. So I don't know if we're gonna start this month exactly or if we're gonna start next month because there is like a pretty hefty deposit that you have to make. Like first you make this deposit basically, and then they run it through your insurance and everything, because like I have like a lifetime amount to go towards IVF. Whoops. Through my insurance, I actually have like a lifetime award amount that goes strictly towards like fertility treatments, but apparently they don't use that right off the bat. They require like this lump sum deposit, and then they run your insurance, and then you get back whatever was already covered. So there's still going to be like a bigger upfront cost associated with it, but we're looking at options to see, you know, what our best option is going to be as far as going forward with it, going forward with the treatment. What I think I want to do is possibly, like I've told you guys before, maybe like a credit card or maybe like a little personal loan, like whatever it needs to happen to just get it going, and then my insurance will kick in. I'm not 100% sure what that looks like yet. Like I just said, we only had the one consultation and I didn't speak with the medical, the billing person, but I'm gonna speak with her soon. But as far as like our decision, we're not going forward with any other types of treatments. We have wholeheartedly decided that IVF is going to be the way that we go, and it's going to be the route that we take, and I'm excited about it. I'm nervous as all hell. Like I'm very nervous about it because it is very, very in-depth and like needles and everything that goes into IVF. But we were talking about it, and if we do go forward with it, obviously it takes time to grow the baby in a little petri dish, so it takes time to, like, you know, make the baby in the science lab and then put it back. But she was saying tentatively, if we go forward with like the timeline that we're looking at, we would have a baby in February of 2023 which is crazy to think about because Manny was born in February, Tristan was born March 1st, and now a third Pisces baby. Manny was like so excited. He's like, yes, like another Pisces. He got so excited. But just to like have that tentative due date already, it was just like, I don't know, it's just amazing. Like it's amazing to finally have like a plan, you know, like a concrete plan. Now I know IVF doesn't guarantee a baby, so I have to remind myself that. But then there's also the possibility of twins with IVF. And Manny actually said the other day, he was like, all right, well, if we're doing it, we're doing it. And he's like, twins? Sure, let's do it. Like whatever happens, let's do it. He's like, I'm ready. Which, I don't know, Manny, if you know anything about my husband, he's always been like, we can't do twins. There's no way twins. What are you talking about, twins? And I've always been the one that's like, let's do multiples. Like, why not? 2 for the price of 1. And for him to say that, I was like, okay, like he's ready. Like we're both like at the point where we're like ready. So yeah, it's exciting. It's exciting and nerve-wracking and terrifying and beautiful and all of the above, all at the same time. And I'm excited to share it with you guys. It's gonna be a wild ride, but it's gonna be awesome. I'm speaking awesomeness over it. I'm speaking blessings. It's only gonna be good. So yeah, that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. I couldn't wait till I get home. So I am on my way home now though. I'm gonna get home and get straight to work. Tristan actually has a field trip this week that I'm going to chaperone with him. So Thursday is going to be that. I might include just a few little tiny clips because I'm going to be chaperoning. So it's going to be like me plus 7 kids. So I don't know how much of that I'll include in this vlog, but anyway, so I've got to work a little bit extra was my point in telling you that. So I'm excited. I'm excited. My heart looks good. I've got an IVF plan. Now we just got to make it happen, you know? And then and then I'm gonna have a baby. I'm so excited to talk about. Anyway, guys, I am driving, so I will check on the vlog after work, probably.
I will not